After you've set up the Vehicle Service module as described in the previous section of this tutorial, you can enter your vehicles into EZM Web. To start entering your vehicles, click on Vehicles to Service under the Vehicle Service drop-down list on the left side of the screen. After you click on Vehicles to Service, you'll be taken to the following screen, which we'll call the Main Vehicle Control screen. From this screen, you can accomplish the following actions. View and search a list of all of your vehicles. Input new vehicles into EZM Web. Edit vehicles that you've entered. Delete vehicles that you've entered. Record usage logs for your vehicles. Print a report showing all licenses set to expire. Print a maintenance history for a selected vehicle. Print a usage log for a vehicle. Print barcode labels for your vehicles. In addition to the above actions, we'll also discuss how to import usage logs into EZM Web via an Excel spreadsheet. At the top of the main vehicle control screen, you'll see the list of vehicles. The list of vehicles displays all of the vehicles that you've entered into EZM Web so far. Just by simply looking at the list of vehicles, you can glean the following information for each vehicle you've entered. What kind of vehicle it is. The vehicle name for each vehicle is shown in the Vehicle Name column. The vehicle name tells you what kind of vehicle it is. Its vehicle number. The vehicle number for each vehicle is shown in the Vehicle Number column. The vehicle number is an arbitrarily chosen code that is used to uniquely identify each vehicle in EZM Web. The vehicle number for a vehicle may or may not correspond with the internal tracking numbers your company uses to track your vehicles. Its license plate number. The vehicle's license plate number is shown in the license plate column. License or registration expiration date. The expiration date for the vehicle's license or registration is shown in the license expiration column. What customer it belongs to. If you're servicing a vehicle for a customer of yours, the customer will be shown in the customer column. There are also two search features on the right side of the screen which you can use to locate vehicles. The first is the Quick Search box at the upper right-hand corner. Using the Quick Search box, you can search for vehicles all sharing the same classification, or you can search for a vehicle by entering its vehicle number or its license plate number. To search for all vehicles sharing the same classification, first select the classification from the Vehicle Classification Filter drop-down box. Then click on the small Go button immediately below and to the right of the drop-down box. The vehicle list will then be updated with only the vehicles with the classification you selected. To reset the list so that all of the vehicles are displayed, select the Select option from the drop-down box and then click on the Go button. To search for a vehicle by entering its vehicle number or license plate number, click in one of the small circles named Vehicle Number or License Plate, respectively. Then, depending on what you selected, type in the vehicle number or license plate number in the box immediately below, and then click on the small Go button immediately to the bottom right. If you selected vehicle number, the vehicle with the vehicle number that you typed will be shown in the vehicle list. Similarly, if you selected license plate, the vehicle with the license plate number which you typed will be shown. You can also locate vehicles by scanning a barcoded label using the Scan a Barcode box on the right side of the screen. To locate a vehicle by scanning its barcode, you first need to select whether the barcode you are scanning contains the vehicle's vehicle number or its license plate number by clicking on one of the small circles called Vehicle Number or License Plate. Once you've selected one of the two, then place the cursor in the box immediately below by clicking in it. Then use your barcode reader to swipe the barcode, and then click on the Go button immediately below the box. The vehicle which you scanned will now be shown where the vehicle list usually is. To enter a new vehicle into EZM Web, first you'll need to be at the main vehicle control screen. Then you'll need to click on the New Vehicle tab above the list of vehicles. After clicking on the New Vehicle tab, you'll be taken to a screen where you enter the details about the new vehicle. As you can see, there are several fields on the New Vehicle Information screen in which you can enter data. Fields marked with a red asterisk are required fields, which means that you cannot save the new vehicle into EZM Web until you've inputted information into these fields. Also notice that all of the fields are organized into groups: vehicle unit ID, vehicle description, service details, customer, registration details, and other information. We'll proceed group by group and describe the purpose of each data field. The first group is vehicle unit ID. Vehicle number. In this field, you enter a code that uniquely identifies the vehicle. This can be either a code from your existing cataloging system that your company uses internally, or a completely new code that you'll use in EasyM Web. VIN. In this field, you enter the vehicle's VIN number. The next group is vehicle description. Vehicle name. Here you select a short description of this vehicle that describes it briefly and indicates what type of vehicle it is. You can only select vehicle names which have already been entered into EasyM Web. Vehicle class. This is where you select the classification to which the vehicle you're entering belongs. Classifications are groups into which you can put related vehicles for maintenance tracking purposes. Here, you can only choose classifications which have already been entered into EasyM Web. Make. In this field, you can enter the make of the vehicle which you're entering. Year built. Here you select the year in which the vehicle was built. Number of passenger seats. Here you select the number of passenger seats in the vehicle. Transmission. Here you enter the type of transmission in the vehicle. Comments. Here you can enter any additional information about the vehicle that is useful or important to note. The next group is service details. Start date. This is where you enter the date from which you want the maintenance for this vehicle to begin scheduling. The month, day, and year are selected from the 3 drop-down boxes here. Starting usage. In this field, you enter the amount of usage miles in which the vehicle has at the point where it's entered into EasyM Web. Next due date. There are 3 options here for choosing how EasyM Web handles the case where the next due date for a maintenance event falls on the weekend. You can select either all days valid, in which case maintenance can be scheduled to be due on Saturdays and Sundays. If you choose Saturday, Sunday excluded, any maintenance which is scheduled to be due on a Saturday or Sunday will be scheduled to be due on the immediately previous Friday. If you choose Sunday only excluded, then any maintenance which is scheduled to be due on a Sunday will be scheduled to be due on the immediately previous Saturday. Service profile. This is where you choose the vehicle service profile which describes the maintenance schedule for the vehicle which you're entering. You must choose from a list of vehicle service profiles that have already been entered into EasyM Web. Description. This field is automatically filled in with the description of the maintenance profile you choose. Usage units. This field is where you enter the unit for which usage of this vehicle is measured, in which typically is miles. Fuel units. This field is where you enter the unit in which fuel for this vehicle is measured, which is typically gallons. Minimum fuel efficiency. This field is where you enter the minimum fuel efficiency for the vehicle. Also, in the customer drop-down box, you choose the customer, if any, for whom you are servicing this vehicle. The next group is registration details. Registered to. In this field, you enter the name of the person or the business to whom the vehicle is registered. License plate. Here you enter the license plate for the vehicle. License expiration date. In this field, you enter the date on which the license is expiring. This field will have to be manually updated whenever the license is renewed. State where registered. Here you enter the state in which the vehicle was registered. Set advance notice flag for usage at. The value you enter here is the amount of usage before the vehicle is due for maintenance, at which an alert is created. Driver. Here you enter the driver for this vehicle. The Other Information section of the New Vehicle Information window is where you enter information into custom fields whose names you choose yourself. To choose your own custom field names, click on the Customize Captions button. This will open up a window into which you input your custom field names. In this window, enter the names you want for the fields and then click on the Save button to save your changes. If you just want to close the window without making any changes, then click on the Close button. When you've finished entering all of the information for the new vehicle you're entering, click on the Save button at the bottom of the New Vehicle Information screen. Also notice that along with the Save button, there are also two other buttons, Reproduce and Cancel. Click on Cancel if you've changed your mind and do not want to enter the new vehicle. This button will take you back to the main vehicle control screen without saving anything. The Reproduce button will save the vehicle which you've entered and open up a new window where you can create another vehicle which has all of the same properties and information as the one you just saved. However, you must input a new unique vehicle number and another VIN number for the new vehicle. You may also change details of vehicles that have already been entered into EasyM Web. To do this, first navigate to the main vehicle control screen. Once there, locate the vehicle you wish to edit in the list, and then look under the Edit column and click on the small button that corresponds with the one you wish to edit. After clicking on the small button that corresponds with the vehicle that you want to edit, you will be taken to the Edit Vehicle Information screen. This screen is very similar to the one described earlier, where you enter a new vehicle into EasyM Web. Unlike the screen in which you enter a new vehicle, however, the Edit Vehicle Information screen will be filled with all of the information previously entered about this vehicle. Once you've made your desired changes, you can choose to either save the changes to the vehicle, or if you've changed your mind and no longer want to make changes to it, cancel and return to the main vehicle control screen. To save or cancel, click on the Save or Cancel buttons at the bottom of the screen, respectively. The Reproduce button functions exactly as when you're entering a new vehicle. The Reproduce button will save the vehicle which you're editing and open up a new window where you can create another vehicle which has all of the same properties and information as the one you just saved. However, you must input a new unique vehicle number and another VIN number for the new vehicle. The Delete button deletes the vehicle. Clicking on the Delete button brings up the following window, which asks you to confirm that you want to delete the vehicle. Click on the OK button to confirm that you want to delete the vehicle, or click on the Cancel button if you've changed your mind and do not want to delete the vehicle. You may also delete vehicles from EasyM Web when you no longer want to use EasyM Web to track them. To do this, first navigate to the main vehicle control screen. Once there, locate the vehicle you wish to delete, and then look under the Delete column, and click on the small button that corresponds with the one you wish to delete from EasyM Web. Once you click on the Delete button, a small window will pop up on the screen prompting you to confirm that you want to delete the vehicle from EasyM Web. Click on the OK button to confirm that you want to delete the vehicle, or click on the Cancel button if you've changed your mind and do not want to delete it from EasyM Web. If you click on the OK button, you'll be returned to the main vehicle control screen, and the vehicle will be removed from the list of vehicles.